Hello, everyone. How are you this evening, night, depending on where you are in the world? It is 11:30 p.m. here in the Mountain States. So I got a brand new ring light. We're going to adjust it live on stream so you guys can check it out. So hopefully I'm going to do this right. There we go. How's that? Is that a little bit better? All right. So today is day 2 for Vibe-Miss. And some of you, in fact, a lot of you were not in the stream yesterday. So what Vibe-Miss is basically I am on a mission this month calling out all of my fellow spiritual channels. If you guys want to participate, all we're doing is raising up the vibration of the community. A lot of people are doing Vlogmas right now, and it's all about them, right? That's not what the Yule, the Christmas, the solstice season is about. Sure, it's shadow season, and we do need to concentrate on our shadows and rid ourselves of those, or at least work on them. But it's also a season of giving and caring and taking care of the people that you know and love. So a lot of people don't have anybody this time of year, right? I'm sure we all know somebody that gets really depressed during the holiday season. So I am on a mission to help as many people as possible, raise up the vibration so less people feel depressed, less people feel left out. And that's really what Vibe-Miss is all about. So any of you that have a spiritual related channel, if you want to participate in Vibe-Miss, all you have to do is put hashtag Vibe-Miss2020 in the description or the title of your video or live stream, and I will add it to the playlist on my channel so somebody can go and binge all the high vibe stuff if they're feeling down. So now that that's out of the way, how are you guys? Haven't seen most of you for a while, so some things are changing. I had the most amazing quantum hypno session with Fairy, and afterwards my guides and I had a little bit of a heart-to-heart, and we're kind of going to refocus Soul Moon's Rising Tarot. So Soul Moon's Rising, my other channel, is all about healing, energy healing. Soul Moon's Rising Tarot is an offshoot of that. Now I am currently developing a tarot for healing, a quantum healing with tarot. So that's actually where we're going to focus on. We're not going to do anything that brings us down anymore. No more, what does he think of me? No more, is somebody cursing us? No more, is my ex coming back? None of that. We are going to focus on moving forward in our lives, in healing past hurts and all of that. So, Fairy, I love you. Have a good night. I will talk to you tomorrow. I just saw that you had to go. So that is what we are focusing on from here on out on Soul Moon's Rising Tarot. We will still be doing tarot readings, obviously, but no more things that bring us down, okay? We will be working on shadows. You will see some tarot healings on this channel. In fact, tonight I'm going to do one for Morgan. She doesn't know it, but I owe her one. So you'll get a taste of what a tarot healing looks like, and if that's something that you want to do for yourself. Yeah, Sarah, you're not the only one that goes through the depressive moments. My grandpa passed a couple years ago, and mind you, he does come visit often enough that the kids know when he's here. He likes to play Just Dance. When they have it on random song, Grandpa picks the song. It's bizarre, but he loves to play Just Dance with the kids. So, but that doesn't make it easy on, especially Thanksgiving, because his birthday is really close to Thanksgiving. So it makes it difficult during the holidays when you're missing a loved one or you don't have loved ones around. Maybe you're on the other side of the country or the other side of the world and you can't be with your family. So a lot of people are down this time of year, and I'm really on a mission to change that. So if you guys know anybody that usually is depressed this time of year, make sure you share out any Vibemiss video or live stream that you see to help give them a little bit of encouragement. Oh, the ravens helped you pull out of it? That's amazing. So I want to pull an angel card for us tonight as a collective, just because the angels have been talking nonstop to me since my session with Fairy a couple weeks ago. Was it a couple weeks ago? I don't even remember how long ago it was. But they've literally, so we opened a door and it's not stopping anymore. So Michael is my soul father, Archangel Michael, I should specify. So he's around all the time. Sends me messages all the time. My uncle, Archangel Gabriel, passes me messages all the time. Archangel Metatron's been around a lot since my session, so it's very interesting on what they want to pass on to you guys. So let's see what message they have for the collective for tonight, for however long this happens to resonate with you. All right. Angel energy healing. That's essentially what we're working on now on this channel, is angel energy healing. Let's turn this light back up a little bit. There, that's a little bit better. We'll get it all adjusted in. So, cards are kind of hard to see with that light. All right, let's see who this message is from. So if you guys haven't seen this deck on the channel yet, I featured this deck all of November. This is the Essential Angel cards by Melanie Beckler. I did a deck review on this for her, and these are amazing. Hello, Lady Blind Wolf. How are you? Okay, so Angel Energy Healing is a message from Archangel Orion. This says, you have the ability to channel pure divine love and angelic light through your mind, body, and spirit, and to radiate this focused healing energy out from your life towards what you care about. This process is called Angel Energy Healing, and it is a circulation of divine life through your being. This flow of angel energy healing will help you to resolve your current situation. To begin, think or say this next part aloud. Okay? I now invoke divine white light and my team of angel energy healing guides and angels. Please come in, protect me, and assist me in clearing my energy and vibration so I may clearly channel the energy healing light and love of the divine, and the angels send the way will most serve right now. I ask for clear guidance and assistance and for angel energy healing in the way that will most serve for the highest and greatest good, according to divine will. And so it is. As you simply breathe and relax, this healing light flows around your being. Notice the color and the qualities of this energy, which is evolving your vibration and infusing your being with healing, well-being, and love. Now envision the healing energy surrounding and healing the situation, clearing the energy and elevating the vibration for all who are involved. Healing is happening. Trust that the angels are supporting you and that this is well within your ability to do this energy healing work. You may want to further pursue energy healing by taking a course, reading a book, or inviting angels into your meditation with the intent to develop and uncover the fullness of the spiritual gift of energy healing, which is yours to claim. Energy healing is a part of your purpose, and it is calling out for you to integrate into your life right now. So, those of you that are on the stream right now, if you are not already a healer, you are being called to do so. And this is going to look different for absolutely everyone. All right. So, next I'm going to do a healing for Morgan. So, Morgan, when you watch this replay, because I know you're not in the chat right now, this is for you. For those of you that are watching this healing, this is an example of a short quantum energy tarot healing, okay? This is what we're going. So we start with a chakra to focus on. All right, Morgan, let's see what chakra we need to work on for you, dear. All right, Morgan, we are going to focus on the heart chakra. This is card I pulled is Douglas Fir, the oil of restitution or herb of resolution. Your trigger statement here is the past haunts me. The true statement is you are free. Let yourself be one to heal the wounds passed down from your ancestors. The release and growth begins with you. So you're going to do some ancestral healing with this healing that we're doing right now. All right. So where do we need this healing? What does this pertain to? Obviously has something to do with the heart and our ancestors. Paint me a picture. What are we dealing with? All right. So Morgan, your ancestors were islanders actually, and very talented craftsmen. But they kind of got stuck in their place. So while they were very talented in their own craft, they didn't continue to learn and continue to grow. So for whatever reason, they stopped and got stuck where they were. All right. So your challenge is going to be overcoming the fear that they held with that growth and to process it and continue to grow yourself. Process that fear, get rid of it so that it doesn't pass in your lineage any longer. So I love this. Three of Wands. They had such passion, but they were on the island and they were kind of alone in their craft. But they were beautiful crafts. They just didn't go outside of their own and what they knew. So your challenge is to heal that aspect of your ancestral lineage. Don't be afraid to open your mind and learn new things that you never thought you would even be interested in before. Tap into whatever you possibly can, okay? So we're going to do super short sound healing for you, Morgan. Morgan, I just want you to receive this. And anybody in the chat right now that feels like they need a little bit of sound healing, just receive. If you want to type it into the chat saying I receive, that's even more powerful. Declare it to the universe. I receive this healing. Deep breath and let it out. The energy of the sound just run through all parts of your body, all parts of your being, all parts of your energy field. And allow it to cleanse out whatever needs to leave at this moment. Let it go. And finally, I'm going to pull a personal power card for you. This is going to be your affirmation until the next session that we do for you, Morgan. And anybody that resonates with this personal power that is in the chat right now, just receive it, declare it as your own. I am a healer, and I know we've talked about this, Morgan. You are doing amazing things in your healing. You are a healer. If this resonates with you, card number 32, declare it. I am a healer. Embrace it. Shout it out to the world. I, Jennifer, Soul Moons, Jenny Moons, whatever you guys know me as, I am a healer. This is my divine gift. And you will be seeing more of this on this channel. Lady Blind Wolf, so you've been having trouble connecting with your ancestors? There must be a blockage of some sort there. Let me take a picture of this really super fast so I can send it to Morgan. But then we will pull a couple cards for you and see what the cards have to say, where your blockage might be. All right. Okay, save that for Morgan. So that was a super, super mini version of a quantum tarot healing. If you guys have any more questions about a more extensive version, Jan Su, that is normally on the channel, she is a mod. She's probably sleeping now, but her and Hanamori have both had a full session with me, so you guys can ask them if you want to know more about that. Also, my patrons, if you guys don't know, I have a Patreon. You are welcome to become a patron, and we do live streams specifically for my patrons, special healings, and all kinds of other things. You guys get goodies that most people don't get. So sometimes I surprise my patrons with stuff, live streams, healings, random messages from myself. You get a more in-depth look at my personal life if you want to get to know me better. So there's that. But, all right, Lady Blind Wolf, let's pull a couple cards for you and see why you might be blocked from your ancestors. What? So this deck that I have right here, this is the Essential Oil Oracle deck by Lisa Powers. It is based on essential oils, but you can always use the herbs that correspond with the cards. So if you're not an oil user, but you are an herb user, essentially they work the same when you're doing energy work. All right, so what do we've got here? So we're looking at sacral energy, cilantro. So cilantro is a great cleanser. Let me grab my emotions book over here. So this is an awesome book if you work with oils and herbs. This is Essential Emotions. It is based on doTERRA oils, but you can use it with essentially anything, because they all have the same vibration. They just, All right, so cilantro. This is, ooh, okay, I think we just hit the nail on the head, Lady Blind Wolf. Cilantro is about releasing control. All right. Cilantro facilitates a detoxification of negative emotions and debris. It is helpful in lightening one's load through the release of issues buried in the body, heart, and soul. Similar to coriander oil, which is distilled from the seed of the same plant, cilantro assists individuals in shedding what is not in harmony with their true self. Those in need of cilantro may attempt to obsessively control other people or manage their environment. Now, where this is your ancestors, it could be them trying to manage you and you're resisting. That's where it could be. Inwardly, these individuals may experience a great deal of worry and mental strain. They may become constricted, clingy, or obsessing over material possessions. Individuals may even hold onto the very patterns, emotions, issues, and possessions that may impair or betray their true self. Cilantro facilitates emotional cleansing and especially encourages the release of worry and control as it assists individuals in centering in their true self. Cilantro liberates the soul from heavy burdens, enabling the individual to live light and free. So, negative emotions that are associated with this energetic issue is controlling, toxic, constricted, obsessive compulsive, clingy, worried, or trapped. Okay? Positive properties. Cleansing. This is of the cilantro. Cleansing helps you feel liberated, detached, and untroubled. Companion oils that you can use in conjunction with cilantro: wintergreen, cypress, cinnamon, the doTERRA peace oil, or cardamom. If you guys are ever interested in learning more about doTERRA oils, just message me. That's something I do also, but that's not what this channel is about. So, suggested uses for cilantro for the purpose of energetic healing is aromatic. So you want to sniff from the bottle. Or place drops in hand. You can rub your hands together and then just smell it that way. You can use it topically, but if we're going for the energetic use, really aromatic is where you want to go because it the molecules are so small, it's going to encompass your entire energy. You can take cilantro internal if you're doing a cleanse of your internal organs. So if you have to do a deep dive, in this case, we're focusing on your sacral chakra, so we don't really need to do a deep dive into your organs. So for what you got going on with your ancestors, I would just go aromatic, but it's also up to you and how you feel in the moment. If you are led to use it topically, please dilute cilantro. It is a more hot oil is what they call them. It is for people with sensitive skin. It can irritate the skin. And also never use more than 1 drop of cilantro if you're going to take it internally. It's super duper strong. Always put it in a veggie cap because it tastes gross. I don't care what cilantro tastes like as a plant. The oil is so potent. It's gross. But it does make awesome salsa. Amazing salsa with the cilantro oil. So did any of that resonate with you, Lady Blind Wolf, as far as your ancestral stuff that you have going on? So it feels like something from your ancestors is what's blocking you, if that makes sense. love me some tea. Who else do we have in the chat? You guys are being awfully quiet tonight. Says there's 6 of you watching, so who's here with us? If you're here watching, drop me a hi and tell me where you're from. If you're new here, welcome. Those that don't know me, my name is Jennifer. Soul Moons, either one. You can find me on all of the platforms. Let's see. Hey, guess what? We've got snow. Isn't that awesome? You're in California, Ocean? I think I knew that. I think we've talked about that before. You're just finishing your tea? I just got home from work, so I decided to make myself a cup of tea and have a chat with you guys. Yeah, you like the snow? Isn't that awesome? So, Ocean, in California, which part? Southern, northern, in Central California? Where are you at? Do you get to see snow? We get to see snow here. I'm in Idaho, Southern Idaho. I got all kinds of cool things, you guys. So check it out. I added, of course, the Patreon. You guys have never seen this before. I added that on there. I added this one on there. Isn't that awesome? San Diego. Oh, I love San Diego. So I was, you guys can follow me on Instagram if you don't already. I was actually born in San Clemente, so I lived in Southern California for quite a few years. My grandma lived there, and even when we moved up to Idaho when I was 6, I went to California every summer until my grandma moved to Washington. So, yeah, you don't get to see snow. Look, now you get to see snow. So, but anyway, when I was in high school, we took an oceanography trip to San Diego. We went to Scripps Institute of Oceanography. That was really fun. We got to go to the tide pools, and we actually got to spend the night in SeaWorld. If you've never done that, that is amazing. So, my grandma lived in Orange for most of my childhood. We would go to Disneyland like all the time. We had the annual pass. So, anytime I went to see grandma, we would just go to Disneyland for lunch. I mean, it was no big deal. Now it's like astronomical, but back then it wasn't a big thing. Yeah, it really was an amazing trip. It was spectacular. It was probably the most fun I had in high school. I did go on, I was a nerd, totally. I was in varsity choir, and so we traveled once a year. We did a choir tour. And so we went to like Six Flags, and one year we went to Seattle, one year we went to San Francisco. So we kind of went all over. But I think my oceanography trip was the best one I went on. It was super fun. So my daughter is now, she's 13. She'll be in high school next year. In 2022, she got invited to the high school Costa Rica trip. So we're actually working on collecting money for her Costa Rica trip. So if you guys want to help her out, her channel is Teen Tarot. She will be going live every Monday doing tarot readings. She is still fairly new to tarot, so she does need to practice. If you guys want to help her out and give her some readings, maybe donate to her, all of her donations are going to her Costa Rica trip. So that'll be super fun. I'm kind of slightly jealous because, I mean, the furthest I've been is Ensenada, Mexico, but she's going to have an amazing time. Yeah, Sarah. The Disneyland price now, just, it's insane. If you're going to go to Disneyland, you might as well go all the way to Florida and go to Disney World because you're pretty much going to spend the same amount of money. Does anybody want some cards tonight? We'll be on for a little bit longer. I'll give it about another 30 minutes. Or if you guys have any questions, not necessarily, doesn't have to be about tarot. If you guys want to learn anything more about me, this is Vibemiss. We're going to chill. We're going to hang out. And if you guys are having trouble with anything, let's talk it out. Yes, she does. Mainly because I went and made her follow a bunch of people that I knew were safe for her to follow so that she could learn from other people besides me. All right, Sarah, let's see. Let's pull you. I thought they opened up for a while, Ocean. Didn't they open up for a while this summer? It's sad that it's closed. I love Disney. I love it. It's amazing and it's fun. My cousin actually has a timeshare, a Disney timeshare for any of the Disney parks. She's had it for like 30 plus years. And so they have gone to Spain, to Disney World in Spain. They've gone to they go to Florida every year. They've gone to California. They've gone all over, just traveling to Disney's different properties and they've gone on multiple Disney cruises. Calm. You know, if she would actually be more herself, she's totally a teenager. She just gets really nervous, and she's not 100% sure of herself, which is why she likes me being there for her lives, so that in case there's something that she's not sure of how to answer, then Mom's there. So I don't know if they've been to Disney Paris. I would love to go. Wouldn't that be fun, just to hop all the different Disney parks around the world? That would be amazing. Okay, Sarah, spirit guides. Let's see what spirit guides have to say. So, magical guidance. You've never ever walked alone, for each step you take is guided by a helpful and protective watcher who resides in the spirit world. Spirit guides come in many forms, including deceased loved ones, throat chakra clearing, animals, mystical beings who bring you many gifts and lessons and always have your best interests at heart. All you have to do is be willing to accept their presence and pay attention to their loving message, which can come in many ways. You're being nudged to be meditative and go into a deeper commune with your spiritual guardian at this time in order to harness spiritual connection and esoteric understanding. So your guides are reaching out saying, hey, it's time for a sit-down chat. And if yours are anything like mine, they will just keep getting more annoying until you finally, like, all right, fine, let's sit down and talk. She really does, Ocean. She does an amazing job. So, Lady Blind Wolf, you are going to love the deck, one of the decks that I got for myself for Christmas. I got the Threads of Fate Shadow Edition. I am waiting until Christmas. I will unwrap it. It's going to be really super hard, but you will get to see them. They will be part of the live stream. So probably in January, we'll do some shadow work in in one of the streams. Ocean, do you want a card or two? In fact, guys, I have 2 deck reviews, unboxings sitting right here to do for you guys. I got myself 5 new decks to show you. 3 of them are waiting for Christmas. I'm not opening them until Christmas. These 2, I'm going to record unboxings and deck reviews for you. So those will be fun. All right, Ocean, let's pull a Soul Truth card. Ravens are really good at that. So, Odin must have a message for you. So I've been talking to my kids about how Santa Claus is a lot like Odin. If you look at a lot of the older texts and older depictions of Odin, of the Norse mythology, and look at his pictures, he's dressed very much like Santa Claus, but in a more brown suit rather than a bright red suit. Because let's get real, bright red did not exist when the first Saint Nicholas was alive. Bright red was unheard of unless you were royalty. So that's definitely a secular modern development. But so we've been talking about how Odin wore the fur coat. He had a long white beard. He rode an 8-legged horse that could actually represent the 8 reindeer of Santa Claus. So it's been a really fun discussion with the kids. Things for them to think about. All right. So, okay, Ocean, your card. What can I do to make a difference? What keeps you up at night? What makes you cringe when you think about it? So much that every ounce of you screams no more. Where can you create purpose out of your pain? Today's soul action for you, Ocean. Make a difference in someone's life today, big or small, because all of it makes a difference. I love it. That is really the whole purpose of Vibe-Miss. Let's make a difference. Let's make a difference in somebody's life. All right, Lady Blind Wolf, I'm going to give you a self-care card, because I feel like you need some you time. Especially if you've been doing a lot of shadow work lately. We've got to remember to replenish that cup. Ooh, that's amazing. To my knowledge, in this lifetime, I do not have any native blood within me. I was native in past lifetimes, but I do not have any connections in this lifetime that I know of. Now, German Celts and Norse connections, yes, I do have that in this lifetime, as well as past lifetimes. All right, Lady Blind Wolf, your self-care assignment is to journal. So this is actually going to be really good, where you're doing the shadow work. Journal out what you're going through, what you're experiencing during this shadow time, and the things you're releasing, how you feel after you've been releasing them. So journal about it. Document this journey that you're going through, because you'll be able to look back later and be like, I made it through so much. And you'll really be able to see the blessing that happened from all this work. So, journal. Half Scottish too. So you've got both the European and the Northern American. Awesome. Really? That's interesting. Loki's Son, you've been working on Deities with Disabilities series. I would love to watch that. Is that on your channel? That's something that, because, I mean, mythology tells us about these different aspects of their life, but they don't really come at it as a disability. I don't know if that's a state of mind for the deities, or if it's the fact that we're human and looking up to them, so we don't see it as a disability. But then again, I mean, Odin was missing an eye. That is absolutely a disability. So the journaling might actually help you get your thoughts together too. So if you're feeling scattered, it could help you navigate that. And I can understand the feeling drained, especially since I have 4 kids. We do online school. We've been doing it for 9 years. So, it's just part of life for us. But now everybody's doing online school. And so it's crazy. And I have to get them up in the morning. I usually get up about 7:30 in the morning, my time. In fact, here in about another 15 minutes, I should probably get off and go to bed. But, so I get the kids up doing school, and then in the afternoon, I go to work. So, good. Keep doing that. Yeah, all the mythologies seriously fascinate me. No matter if it's Roman or Greek or Norse or Germanic or Celtic or any of it, they all fascinate me, because every single one is essentially the same, but at the same time they're also different because they're from different parts of the world, but they have such connections. Like, of course, the Greeks and the Romans were exactly the same. They just changed the names. But it's just, yeah. Really, people are going to Loki with PTSD issues? I could kind of see that, because Loki can kind of bring back the childlike tendencies of the person. He can help them relax and let go of things and not be so worried. So I can kind of see that, depending on how they developed the PTSD, what actually caused it. So yeah, I could definitely see that. Odin would definitely be a good one for people with eye injuries or vision problems. Um, Thor would be great for somebody with anger management problems. Uh, you stopped it too. Ugh, I think it's time to take my hair out. It's giving me a headache. Don't mind me. It's just us girls on here anyway. You guys know that feeling when you take your hair down after a long day? Yeah, that's the most amazing feeling ever. That's a good question, Ocean. So, I mean, Lady Blind Wolf, what do you think? How would somebody call on them to help with different disabilities? Would they like during their session time, would they, like Ocean said, meditate and call on that deity? Would it be a good idea to build an altar to them, just to help them bring that energy into their life? See, my hair's been up so long today, it doesn't even want to go straight. So the Celts, yeah, they may not have anybody with actual disabilities, but they go through different things in their life that could coincide with somebody that went through something in this lifetime that could be turned into a disability. Um, and yeah, Ocean, I said Odin because, he did lose an eye. So he can empathize with people that have loss of sight or have eye issues or something like that. So he would definitely probably, um, want to help somebody in that situation. I would think of, meditating or making offerings or something to whatever deity you're working with. That's really interesting. Super interesting. Hello, Kay. We're not really, there is no list. We're just kind of hanging out and chatting. And yeah, we're passing back and ideas back and forth. So if you do have um, a question about something that you need healing with, you can totally ask it. I see. Yep. I think there's more that have disabilities than the stories tell. If we go to some of the older stories, even, like, I can't think of it. It's been a long day, so I'm totally going to look into that. Seriously? People actually believe that disabled people should not be practitioners? Okay. Everybody is disabled in their own way. Everybody has something that is wrong with them that nobody else would completely understand. Nobody's perfect. So that's just me. Nobody's perfect. So why should we judge anybody on who they are, what they do, or what they look like, or how they function as a person, or any of that? And that's something I've always emphasized here. I don't care if you're male, female, non-binary, transgender. I don't care if you're gay, if you're bisexual, if you're transsexual, or anything that I don't even know of. I don't care, because it doesn't change who you are as a person on the inside. What I care about is the heart that is in your soul, the essence of your being. That's what matters. It doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter, you know, all that other stuff. It just doesn't matter, because who you are in the core doesn't change. Besides, love is love. Yeah. This is just a 3D shell that our energy is manipulating until we leave this planet. I don't care who you are. As long as you express love, you are welcome here in this community. All right, ladies, it was amazing chatting with you tonight. I will probably do a short for Vibemas tomorrow for another collective card for everybody, since we went late tonight. Um, but yeah, I love Vibemas. It's amazing. If you guys want to participate, excuse me, let me know. I will add your videos or live streams to the playlist. Just tag me or share it with me, or however you can get my attention on it, and I will absolutely add you guys to it. So I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow for day 3 of Vibemas 2020. Have a great night.